Hey guys, it's your girl Alicia, aka Geek XX Chic, and we're back with another reaction to The Walking Dead World Beyond. We're now on episode 3, which is called The Tyger and the Lamb. And that is Tyger with a Y. Sounds like somebody from an extraordinarily suburban neighborhood who decided to get really fancy with how they named their son. Of course, we had Iris for the first time start to kind of realize how over their heads they were and say that potentially they should go back. But the other kids were all like, no, we've come this far, especially the boys. They were like, we've come this far. I don't want to go back. That really isn't an option for us. And obviously, as an audience, we know that they have no home to go back to. So we ended the episode with Hope doing the Hail Mary move, which is suggested by, I always forget that boy's name. My apologies. Corduroy is what I call him. Anyway. He said that they had to turn on the old, one of the sirens, some very loud siren that would get the attention of all the walkers, at least long enough, hopefully, for everybody to get across before the walkers realized that there was a meal running by. So that's where we ended. Things are starting to get a little bit more intense. So without further ado, let's get into this episode. But before we do, you know the drill. If you've been here before and you like what you see, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That way you can be notified when I do more of these reactions or reactions to other shows you might be interested in, like the actual Walking Dead, which I've been reacting to for a while now. Alright, with that out of the way, let's get into the episode right about now.
We're just so excited that you're 6 years old now. Where'd the time go?
Oh, is that what he's listening to all the time? That's so sad.
It should be me. It has to be. Oh shit, I gotta go.
Hope. You can't end the message with oh my gosh.
Hope. Hope.
She knows nothing about reassuring people, does she? Don't worry, everything's gonna be fine. Oh my god, I gotta go. What?
Well, he appreciates the opportunity. We both do.
Can Silas not talk for himself, ever?
Green girl, I love you.
Cute.
I'm burning. No, you're flipping me off to the talking.
She knows you way too well.
I'm burning.
I wonder what it took for them to have this much smoke just for this scene. Like, there's so much of it.
I'll carry all your bags so you can kill. You both can.
I like that. He knows his limits. So is Silas supposed to be like the Glenn of this world, right? Because remember how hard Glenn used to avoid killing any of the walkers or eventually the living people? And we know how well that went for him in the end. You lost everyone. Shock. You had one job, Silas. One job is to carry the damn bags. And you dropped one. Was Silas a bully? Why are they so loud? How hard is it to softly close the door? Oh, it's barricaded, which means there's probably someone dead in there.
Felix. Hi.
How?
Are you okay?
Where's Hope?
How? He's like, please adopt me.
My sister's mad at him for going. I just miss him.
His face is like, can you please leave so I can cry in peace?
Every family's got something.
See a little crush on her, maybe? Since when did walkers get this aggressive? I'm noticing they're evolving. They're getting stealth. They're getting aggressive. They're ripping off arms and legs now.
You said something about our mistakes shouldn't have to follow us.
Okay.
And what does that have? Sometimes our mistakes follow us.
Okay. Got it.
Is that what you're doing out here? Trying to get away from the things you've done?
Hey, hug.
What's your problem, ma'am?
I don't care about her mistakes or yours.
She's pretty much proven that since day one, it looks like.
The reason we got walls is keep the monsters out.
You know, if I thought a kid was crazy, I wouldn't provoke him.
The second I sound the siren, it'll clear a path for you. But you need to haul ass.
What? How what?
Ass.
You need the whole ass to the exit.
Right?
But if I don't, hope, please.
No time for goodbyes, girl. Don't even put it in your mind.
I don't promise you won't come back for me.
I won't. Because I won't have to.
Because you're gonna make it.
Period. Pooh.
We're gonna make it. Just haul your ass to that exit or I will kill you myself.
That's always the incentive for not dying, is threatening somebody with death.
Haul ass. Yeah, I got it now.
Oh my God.
Wow, Elton.
Here we go.
I love that everybody is being COVID safe here. Mask up. Mask up. They're like, oh my God, this is my jam. Turn it up. Dude's carrying like 85 pounds worth of bags, ma'am. They're like, dude, it was the best part. The hook was about to drop. Don't look back, keep moving. Oh, smart.
Look distant, deep.
But keep moving. Oh, more. Oh, is that liquid tire?
On what wings dare he aspire?
You're gonna have to lose that lighter.
What dread grasp dare its deadly terrors clasp?
Stop looking backwards. Always run forwards. Look where you're going. Ew, they sound horrible. You kicked them with your bad leg, Hope. Girl. Eyes. Eyes this time, for the love of God, Iris. Your name literally, like, has eye in it. The iris of your eye. There you go. Yay! Good job. Now pull it out and kill the other one. Okay. Well, baby steps, I guess. Don't scream. What about the stuff? Let's go, Silas. My guy, are you serious? Homie's literally carrying the world on his shoulders and you're like, no, wait, I need to keep my picture. Y'all want to stay and watch? Keep moving! I don't think I need anything that came out of that water.
That's how we get back. Avoid the blaze.
We're not going back, sir. And there is no back.
I'm supposed to be out here. I think he would want me to be where I'm supposed to be.
I'm where I'm supposed to be too.
Great.
It's a Breakfast Club all over again.
Listen, Iris,
Yes? Secrets?
there's something I have to tell you.
Confessions? Are we gonna get it, though? Maybe.
The night that Mom died,
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry.
It's gotta feel better to let that out, though.
We're gonna get through this.
Therapy 101.
Kinda have to.
Yeah, right? There's really no other way. No more secrets. Except for, you know, the fact that that pregnant woman was Elton's mom. But we'll get to that. One major milestone at a time.
We're gonna talk about why you went back inside the devil's asshole to save some luggage.
Right?
God is great. He does not faint or grow weary.
I think it's really cool that he listens to recordings of his grandparents.
I think that means that he...
Aw, cute! Silas is a big old softy he is when he's not, you know, full of rage.
I've been walking the city and I found myself here.
Why? Feeling a little guilty about killing a bunch of innocent people for no reasonable reason? Why were you looking to see if anyone saw him come in? You about to kill this boy, aren't you?
Okay, you know exactly what we did. So tell me.
He didn't say he didn't know. He said he didn't like it.
They didn't seem like a threat.
Right? Old people locked in cages because they're gonna die anyway.
Sit down, Doc. Get you some sleep.
She's gonna poison you. She's gonna poison you to death. Don't drink any of it. Where are your spoons? Savages.
Answer it.
It's for you. It's death.
Go on.
Who drinks wine with soup? She's a psychopath. Pew pew.
We are the light of the world.
It's a lie.
Hope.
You know what we did.
Yes, she does. That's why she said, I know what we did. You know what we did. And she's perfectly happy to drink soup about it. Gonna cry now? Self-indulgence. I like that that's the biggest word on that sign. Probably took up like a year's worth of saline for her to get that one tear out. That was episode 3, of The World Beyond, and this one I like the pacing a little bit better, to be perfectly honest. I like that we kind of got a little bit of action, obviously, with our group trying to escape the fiery inferno, but we also got a little bit of information at the end, which I'm going to come to. But just really briefly, I thought getting a little more backstory on Silas and kind of why he's the way he is, because obviously you see a kid Silas's size, and unfortunately our world has conditioned us to think that if someone is big, that they're automatically bad and badass and looking for trouble, but sometimes they're actually very sensitive and they kind of end up being bullies or very violent because people keep pushing them into situations where that response is more and more of an option. And it looks like Silas had a really bad temper, or potentially got pushed. We don't know. They kind of left it fuzzy as to whether or not he already had an issue with his temper and violence, or if he got pushed to being that person. But either way, Silas knows he's the kind of person where, you know, there's an expression about some people who it's like, you know, that takes them a long time to get mad, but once they get there, like, look out. He looks like he's that kind of person. You know what I mean? Like, I think he puts up with a lot. I think he's the type of guy who bottles a lot in, but then when he finally opens that bottle, it's like, it's an explosion, it's a nuclear meltdown, and it probably takes him like days to calm down. The reason it's not that he can't kill the walkers, of course he can, but he's scared that if he lets that switch of that violence come on again, even if it's for self-defense or to protect people, that it's going to be like mayhem, right? He's just so scared he won't be able to turn it off and reel it back in. So that's a very real thing and something he's going to have to work through, because obviously in this Walking Dead world, you cannot be the type who's afraid to take out a walker, right? Because it's them or you. So, but it's good backstory. We get a little bit more on him. I really like like I mentioned in the reaction, that I like that Iris has always been kind to him and didn't care about what people said. She really wanted to get to know who he was as a person. And I also feel like she instinctively has picked up that Silas is not a bad person. I also love the fact that Hope finally confessed and told the truth about what happened the night their mom died. That's clearly been weighing on her for so long. And now that it's out, and hopefully Iris is not going to bring it up in a judgmental way in the future, hopefully that this is going to be something she can finally like let go of and start to move forward without thinking that she's somehow ultimately responsible. Because while she is ultimately responsible for what happened to the pregnant lady, aka Elton's mom, what happened as far as Elton's mom shooting her mom, like that she couldn't have possibly anticipated as a child in the middle of a traumatic situation that just by her trying to stop this woman from doing something rash would result in a death like that. So, but yeah, as I said, there is still the huge elephant in the room of Elton's mom, and I wonder when that's going to come out, but I feel like it's going to be something that probably comes closer to the end of the season. And now, as we saw at the end of the episode, clearly they expunged the university, I'm assuming because of whatever research or whatever that the girl's father, I'm assuming, I think she must have figured out, or they figured out, that he was sending information back, although they don't know what he was sending back to the university. So I don't know what this idea of the threat is. I don't know if it's because they thought they were going to break free of the civic union, or if they were too smart, or if they thought that everybody was like the girl's dad, but clearly wiping out an entire settlement made absolutely no sense in a zombie apocalypse when people are the most precious resource. But I suppose it's somewhat comforting to see that she shed at least one tear, that there is some semblance of a conscience still left in there. And it also lets me think that she was really hoping that the girls were going to escape, because she clearly kind of likes, like she said, she does like the girls, both for different reasons, but overall she didn't want to see them die. Sorry, there's bloody flies. Anyways, summer is here in Australia. Lots of bugs, sorry. Yeah, really good episode. Very much looking forward to seeing how we're going to ramp this up, as I feel like the closer the girls get to New York, the more we're going to see interactions, potential interactions between them and the Civic Republic, and I'm really interested to see kind of where this all goes and whether or not they're even going to get to see their dad this season. So that's pretty much it for the episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. If you did, please go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see more from this geeky face, please click subscribe. Until next time, see ya!